So for this install, Junie wanted to try a bang for the very first time. Now, I had all the confidence, but she was a little nervous. So let's see how I install this chocolate lace front wig with this wispy bang, and we're gonna get into a shop talk. What is going on, YouTube? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and me and Junie are back with another video. Now today we have a not brand new. We have another sponsor that has actually sponsored many videos on this channel. Thank you so much, Tinashe. They gave us a beautiful chocolate lace front unit. So, like I said in the intro, Junie was super scared to try the bang because she was like, I don't know if it's gonna look right on me. But I was like, girl, I said, you don't got nothing to worry about. I knew it was gonna be cute on her, even though she only kept it in for a couple of days. But that's just because she's always changing her hair. All right, so as far as the wig, the hairline does come pre-customized. It's not all the way, so I had to pluck and do my regular bleaching. And as far as the lace, it does look kind of light, so all I'm gonna have to do is pull out my lace tint foams later on. It shouldn't be no problem at all. All right, so as you guys watch me do this install, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the shop talk. Now, when I'm doing the bang, I might do some instruction for y'all just in case I do something new, but yeah, let's get into it. All right, so today I was home alone and I was just in my head about a lot of stuff. Like I was thinking about some scenarios that happened in the past that started to bring up anger and resentment in my heart, and I wanted to combat it. So I went on YouTube and I searched how to forgive. So the answer that I was initially looking for was videos about you need to move with love and, you know, put yourself on a high frequency and forgive people and love people and blah, blah, blah. But I actually came across this woman that was giving me a whole different perspective on it. She was basically saying that you can forgive people, but don't forget the hatred and the disdain that you have towards them. Because if you sit around and say, oh, I have to forgive this person, I love this person, I forgive them, but you really don't, you're not using that energy in the most productive manner you actually could be. So you're sitting around trying to convince your brain to forgive someone when you clearly know that you don't, and you're trying to force yourself to do something that's unnatural to you. So in her perspective, instead of using your time and energy trying to convince yourself to do something that you know ain't happening no time soon, she basically said use that built up anger, that built up hatred, and use it to propel you. And the reason why I tuned in so keenly and, you know, resonated with it is because I literally made a video about this on my second channel like a week ago. And I'm like, okay, somebody agrees with me. You know, you don't have to run from anger. You don't have to run from rage. If you know how to transmute that energy and, you know, repurpose it, then it can actually benefit you. All right, so I'm gonna do a baby like example of that, right? So let's say you were talking to a guy for like a year or whatever, and all of a sudden he does you dirty or cheats on you or whatever the case may be, right? So long story short, y'all are beefing now. He did you dirty, he made you cry, you know, you hate him now, and all you want to do is just ruin his life and make him jealous. So you know the next time you're gonna see him, right? So you use all that anger and all that resentment to do your makeup extra nice, do your hair extra nice, and put on an outfit that shows off your body extra good. So as you planned, the next time y'all ran across each other, you were looking amazing, and when he tried to talk to you, you curved his ass. Now, on the other hand, right, let's say you chose the other route. So instead of using that animosity, you try to be, righteous and loving, and you try to forgive him and force yourself to forgive him. So the next time you saw him, you tried to play it cool. You really wasn't putting no pressure on him. You really wasn't trying to present yourself differently or more desirable. You kind of just tried to be cool with him. And while you may have thought that you were being the bigger person, what was actually happening was he was actually losing respect for you. So, in all, I'm not saying that you have to use anger because, anger is a very heavy emotion. It can take over your whole day. But if you can know how to use that energy strategically, it can actually propel you forward. And not only that, remembering what people did to you, it protects you. Sometimes when people do us dirty, whether it be friends or a relationship, we be mad at them for a minute, but then we'll forget and want to be friends again, and we'll kind of sweep it under the rug, but then we'll find ourselves in the same situation over and over again. Having that anger and that animosity is a clear sign from your body not to do that no more. It's like anger is literally a signal. It gives us clarity and discernment so we know who not to be around anymore, what not to do anymore, so we don't have to go through this anymore. But if we keep acting like anger doesn't exist, or we want to be the bigger person and sweep it under the rug and forgive and try to quote unquote heal ourselves, when that's according to God's timing, not ours. We can't try to make ourselves forgive someone because that can actually create blurred lines. So the only reason why I bring that up is because I've made things really confusing for myself as a teenager. Like, for example, if I was around a friend at the time where every time we left each other, I felt drained, I felt used, annoyed, or, I probably had a chip on my shoulder by feeling offended by something she said, or just something like that. I would not listen to those emotions and I would sweep it under the rug just to not cause conflict. And the more I was around this person, the more tense our relationship got. So before I became emotionally intelligent and before I actually knew what a toxic person was, I was putting myself in a lot of undesirable, to say the least, situations. So yeah, sometimes you gotta use that anger, okay? That chip on your shoulder to really turn up on these folks, okay? Turn up on your haters, turn up on your enemies, because sometimes we work the best when we're under pressure. And I don't know about y'all, but sometimes that anger be making me a whole better businesswoman, okay? All right, y'all, let's get back into this install. That was really perfect timing because I didn't even start the bang yet. So this hairline is looking flawless. Okay, that lace is looking like her skin. Now, the color that I used on her was the medium brown lace tint foam from GalaxyGirlHair.com. All right, so I'm done pressing the wig out, and this hair is really soft. It didn't tangle at all. Now, it didn't get bone straight. I was having to work the strands a lot more, but it still got kind of straight and it's still really soft. So maybe if you have a better flat iron than mine, it'll get straighter at home. All right, so rule number 1 to a natural looking wispy bang is do not cut that much hair. Now, I know you're gonna have the instinct to pull out a lot of hair, but you don't wanna give what 2012 Nicki Minaj, okay? We trying to do wispy, so you don't have to take out that much hair. And number 2, instead of cutting it with a scissors, I'm doing it with the thinning shears, so it can give the bottom like a nice choppy look and it doesn't look so heavy. All right, last but not least is shaping and molding the bang, right? So keep on using hairspray, foam. You might have to sit your client under the dryer for a second time just to get the exact shape that you want. All right, you guys, this hairstyle looks so good on her. She looks so innocent. She's definitely the fuck not. But anyways, this is the final result and I am loving it. It's super flat on top. And I don't know if y'all remember, but Junie has locks under here. Okay, so we really did that. Once again, thank you so much to Tinashe for sponsoring this video with this brown number 4 to be exact lace front unit. If you guys want this exact wig, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications and I'll see y'all later.